Something just happened in Nigeria, and most Nigerians are not even aware. While the entire world was watching the United States and Israel eliminate Iran's supreme leader Khamenei, while we were following the retaliation, while we were debating the Middle East war, while northern protesters were marching for Iran, Nigeria quietly signed a comprehensive security agreement with Israel. Intelligence sharing, counter-terrorism training, border surveillance, special forces cooperation. The deal is done, and most Nigerians found out after it was already signed. Here is what we know. The agreement was finalized in early March 2026, right in the middle of the US-Israel strikes on Iran. While Nigerians were distracted by protests, by Khamenei's death, by regional tensions, the government was finalizing this partnership. But this is not sudden. This has been building for nearly 3 years. August 2025, Nigeria's Minister of State for Foreign Affairs and Israel's Deputy Foreign Minister signed a formal communiqué in Abuja. Counter-terrorism collaboration, intelligence sharing, advanced military training. That followed 6 high-level engagements dating back to May 2023. February 26, 2026, Israeli Ambassador Michael Freeman visited Nigeria's Foreign Affairs Minister, Defense Cooperation, Intelligence Sharing, Border Security. And then, while everyone was watching Iran, the final agreement was signed. Israeli Ambassador Freeman was specific about scope: intelligence sharing, counter-terrorism training, no unilateral Israeli action on Nigerian soil. His words: "We will be led and guided by the Nigerian government." That is the official picture. Now here is the reality check. Nigeria signed this deal while the Middle East is on fire. February 28, 2026, US-Israel eliminated Khamenei. Iran retaliated. Hezbollah fired rockets. Active military escalation. And Nigeria, 200 million people, roughly half Muslim, half Christian, just formalized a security partnership with Israel in the middle of that chaos. The timing is not coincidental. The timing is strategic. Sign the deal while Nigerians are distracted. Announce it while the world is looking at Tehran. Avoid debate, avoid scrutiny. And it worked. Most Nigerians still do not know this happened, but the consequences arrived immediately. Protests erupted in Kano, Kaduna, Sokoto, the same cities that protested for Iran. Israeli and American flags burned. Protesters warned about foreign military involvement. Muslim organizations called the deal a dangerous gamble. Questions about partnering with a state facing International Court of Justice proceedings. Warnings about Mossad surveillance of Muslim clerics inside Nigeria. And sovereignty questions came from everywhere. Nigerian journalists asked, why was the US Christmas Day strike on Sokoto announced by Washington before Abuja? Nigeria's security decisions being revealed in American press releases. The Israel deal continues that pattern. Even analysts who supported the deal acknowledged the perception problem. Compromised sovereignty feeds nationalist resentment and deepens distrust. Now, let us be honest about what this deal is and is not. This deal will not automatically end terrorism. Boko Haram and ISWAP are decentralized networks across 4 borders. America provided over $2 billion in security assistance, 12 Super Tucano warplanes. The insurgency continued because it is fed by poverty, displacement, collapsed governance. Israeli drones cannot fix those things alone. The assumption that Israel will not act unilaterally needs scrutiny. America said the same thing, then conducted the Sokoto airstrike. Tinubu approved it after a 19-minute phone call. The precedent exists. And opposing questions about transparency does not make you anti-Israel or pro-terrorism. Constitutional lawyers, journalists, civil society asking for full terms are not enemies. They are Nigerians demanding accountability. But here's the bottom line. Nigeria needed this partnership. 15 years of terrorism, tens of thousands killed. Boko Haram, ISWAP, Fulani militias, bandits terrorizing communities. Nigerian military alone has not ended it. Israel has expertise that works, technology that tracks terrorists in real time, training that makes special forces effective, intelligence networks that dismantle financing. This deal can help Nigeria finally defeat terrorism. Israeli drones, satellites, signals intelligence, special forces training, these tools save lives. Nigeria needed this. The partnership is good, but the way it was done raises questions. Signed while Nigerians were distracted, announced without National Assembly debate, terms not fully disclosed, no transparency on what Nigeria agreed to or what limits exist on Israeli operations. Every foreign power that entered Nigeria under partnership eventually pursued its own interests. The British came with trade, stayed with colonization. America came with security assistance, stayed with conditions. Now Israel arrives with intelligence and drones at the exact moment it is at war, while half of Nigeria views Iran as an ally, while northern Nigeria is protesting. The deal is signed, and we support it. Nigeria needed this expertise, but we must be vigilant. The National Assembly must demand full transparency. Tinubu must explain what was agreed. Nigerians must know what limits exist on Israeli intelligence access. Civil society must monitor implementation. Because intelligence tools have a history, pointed at enemies abroad first, political opponents at home second. Nigeria has seen that movie. We support this deal. Nigeria needed this partnership. Israeli technology will help defeat terrorists, but we must ensure this serves Nigerian interests, not replace Nigerian sovereignty. Tell us in the comments, did you know Nigeria signed this deal? And do you trust the government to manage it transparently? This happened while most Nigerians were not paying attention. Now everyone needs to know. This deal can save Nigerian lives, but only if Nigerians stay vigilant and demand accountability every step of the way. Stay informed, stay alert, and never let important decisions happen while you are distracted.